after their previous results.
Has defeated Casey multiple times, and now another top European team stands in front of them in GentleMates. Swiss continues on day one of the European qualifier number 5. Let's party.
They took down KC, but can they take down the Kings of Copenhagen? That's the question. We got a best of 5 to find out, Johnny boy. I'm looking forward to it.
I feel like if you could take down KC in
I have a slight feeling that finally NA are going to break there. Are they going to be NA or... Actually, you know, I'm going to keep my mouth shut about that because now thinking about it, you got SSA. SSA? Not SSA. Saudis, and you got South America.
Yeah, but interesting one to see, obviously, the KC.
I was going to say that it might be North America's time to break the seal. They'll actually finally get a win, but
after that victory, but they've started pretty strong here. Sweep in round 1. GentleMates.
Still chance for other regions, plus still look great. It's more the fact that one of the big dogs are most likely not going to make it.
As you said, GentleMates.
Because even though they're not playing that great this time around,
quite a different beast in that Copenhagen.
they will still do very well in regionals and knockouts, but in the major. But if they don't even make it to the major, that's a big hit for Europe.
But they've grabbed RLCS in place, and I think when most people saw that acquisition, they're thinking, okay, SAR probably going to stay the same, not going to really be a threat for the major. But what is going on right now with this team is really interesting. They got Tech Oz, everybody's favorite techie Spanish player. Looking forward to seeing him play today's. I think a player with tons of potential, and I always enjoy watching him on the field. And Mike Boy, one of the longest standing. The Dutch players. Oh, RLCS has actually missed that.
What? What? How did that not go in?
It's gone the other way.
And it's just...
I'm not quite sure how that managed to put a hole in the corner. And that is a 2-goal swing in game 1. It's juicy. It's a double commit. It's a terrible misplay in midfield. Perhaps some tilt there, Johnny, for missing that goal down the other end.
I just can't believe it. I mean, I watched it again in the replay there. I'm thinking, how has he missed that? That looked like it was a guaranteed goal, either in off the post and off the bar. It didn't look like it would matter, but what on earth? A terrible start, and really not looking good for Luna Galaxy or Carmine Corp, who somehow lost to this team. This
is ridiculous. I mean, it can often be the case when you do have a shot like that. You just want to make it the most perfect double possible, even if it is wide open. That top corner is just so tempting. Boy, oh boy, it should be 1-0 the other way. It's an instant counter-attack goal, and that's not what you want to do against GentleMates. They get second in that first EU event, fell down to Vitality in the grand final, but I mean, you've got to be taking your chances against the major winners.
Yeah, you really do, or you know, so you think. But you know, GentleMates, they do like to win by 1 goal, so you know it's probably okay for now for SA to avoid GentleMates running up the score. That's Cam. Oh, what a play by
that's wow. Okay.
Pass and defense with no boost. Well played.
That was a weird.
Here, who snipes the long shot.
That was smart by them. I don't know if that should have worked though, because I feel like they just pushed up a bit too far. But
and I mean, did they have to do it? They had the 1-goal lead. I know it looks like a great chance. There is almost some action here off the kickoff, but what a way to just let Sus straight back into this one.
You know, you're absolutely right, Juicy overextended. I have to think that he expected a bad clear there, or thought a bad clear could be happening. RLCS did look awkward, but he just managed to perfectly drop it down right next to his net. Oh, what a clear there by Tekos. Just barely reaching the back corner.
Oh, what a slot from Itachi.
Well, GentleMates get the goal lead back.
Yeah, he just had a free. I mean, did he even touch that?
That couldn't have been any more perfect.
Top left is open though. Itachi will deal with that. That's better from the GentleMates. It's been an interesting start the first couple of minutes here in game number 1. Both sides giving up easy chances and also handing some easy goals the other way here as Itachi gets the 50. Micro sending it downfield. There's
that demo can be deadly. Yeah. There we go.
In the GentleMates net, but they do tie it up.
That almost didn't go in somehow.
Just harassing Seiko in the goal here, making him awkward.
Oh, it wouldn't have gone in unless RLCS touched that. Micro missed.
You
Okay.
can see that RLCS was there, looking to bump him.
Huh.
And it's Saw striking back again. Well, how about Rizix? Putting it in off the post this time. I mean, he's regained offensively after a disaster at the start.
I tell you what, he's still not getting any closer to the center of the goal. That's for sure. He loves just using the perimeter of that net. This time it does work out for him. And again, this has been a fascinating start. More demos coming through. This aggression has been a huge difference. Rizix decided to clear it across the other side of the goal. There's no boost. They cannot grab this corner, GentleMates. They're looking a little bit rattled here in game number 1. They do get out of defense scot-free.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, I'm inspired by Rizik's physical play. Usually, the physical play in offense in Rocket League will be a quick in and out. You know, you drive across the box, see who you can demo, then rotate back to midfield. Rizix is doing multiple passes. He's just parking up in that area. We're going to see some physical play from GentleMates as well. Goalkeeper chasing in the net. Mike Boy at least able to force a bad shot. He stayed with that one with the in and out save.
I thought Itachi was the third man there for Saab, right? I mean, the rotation. This is a chaotic series. You know, you could say it's a bit of a, looking like a troll series as well. I also feel like we always get these ones. Johnny Seiko goes for the double. Nice read from Rizix. Not the best clearance, but he has found Tekos. Back to Rizix, up the wall with boost. Reset. Perhaps doesn't quite get that one. Here's Tekos, 100 boost. Tries to go back post. Gets the dunk. SUHHH's offenses look pretty good. They have been troubling GentleMates with touches like this. It's not the... Oh, the guy...
it's in!
What a shot! Hello.
Saw get the lead.
Well, GentleMates doing what they like to do. They like to keep the ball in the back corner, but Tekos just goes over the top of his teammate with a huge
don't care.
And no time to react
care
for
at all.
GentleMates.
He's like, yeah, who is versing? He's going for that ball.
Dangerous player there, Mike Boy. No, Tekos right behind him, 3-2 with 30 seconds to go.
That was just a zero-nonsense challenge from Tekos. He's come flying through out of everyone's blind spot and just sniped that one in the net. He goes to Tachi, gets blocked out. Mike Boy has found himself downfield. What's that rotation? Steals corner boost. Seiko trying to work it down. 15 seconds left for GentleMates to try and get that equalizer. Itachi in the middle. It's a double commit through for Saba that's got to work out. Juicy needs this ball down the other end. 7 seconds now. What can they do? Tekos trying to keep it in. Seiko with 100. Can he get the pop? Can he get the solo play? Can he get something to work? One's there. That was pretty comfortable.
I mean, they're undefeated on the day. They started off the day playing against number 6 in points, Luna Galaxy, swept them. Who are they? Now they're against number 1 in points, defending major champions, 1-0 up, and they deserve that win. I think they really played for the win, and that seems to be the theme of this qualifier, is playing for the win, playing aggressively, putting pressure on the big teams. You cannot just sit back and be scared of these guys, even though they are the dominant forces in Europe.
Yeah, it is fully no-nonsense Rocket League, isn't it? You're not thinking about the if spot.
Oh, that is a great demo. Holy crap.
Tekos is there as well. Look at the clearance out of net.
That's sick.
Him.
That's
Rizik's got bumped
ridiculous.
into the back corner. He wave dashed on the wall to build up speed. He would not have made it in time if it wasn't for that wave dash. That is so sick from Rizik's. Beautiful recovery. And 1-0 Saw. This is honestly a real threat for GentleMates. They've got to answer this, and you know, Saw are just continuing to make plays.
I mean, when you're a part of this EU top 4, you're almost expecting other sides to respect you. Like, you know, you've earned it. You're a top team. You're in this top 4 bubble. You're untouchable. But all of a sudden, the rest of Europe have gone, hang on a minute, what if we just don't play defense? And this is what we're seeing. These offensive rotations are really catching out these best teams.
And, you know, this is another full team offensive play. Let's get back. Everybody get back quickly. Not the 50 we're looking for, as Saw do retreat well. You know, they're playing together here. This is what I love to see from these underdog teams. They're trusting each other to make the plays. They're trusting each other, whether it's on or off the ball, to get the centers and to put the ball in front of the net. Nothing worse than Rocket League than when you center the ball and no one's there. Nothing worse than when you go for a demo and nobody's trusted you and taking a shot. So these guys are really putting a lot of faith in each other to make their plays. It's wonderful to see.
And he's taking the classic. I remember Chicago saying, almost, hang on a minute.
GentleMates are getting caught out. They're in really awkward spots and they just cannot get out of them. They keep getting caught out. I think it's scoring right there. Though they are starting to get some offensive pressure, which is a great way to cut that off.
If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, well, at least we tried. And there's another bump on last man.
I mean, it's always been, you know, the go-to way to play Rocket League, especially on land. The more pressure you put on the opponents, the more likely they're going to make a mistake. And a team who are as organized as GentleMates, as well practiced as GentleMates, as experienced as GentleMates are, you want to put them in positions that they're not used to, put them in positions that they're not comfortable. What use are comms when you say I've got it and you get bumped out of the way? This is really what SUHHH are doing so well here. Great cover and defense as well. They've not given GentleMates any easy goals yet, and we're almost halfway through the game. Infield pass comes in, and Teko's beaten to it.
And you talk about, you know, GentleMates known for setting up those 50s, you know, losing 50s to their teammates, but I feel like SUHHH have come into this series and thought, well, how about we just don't give them any time at all to even set up a 50? The challenges are so quick, they're not really able to support each other in transition here, GentleMates. They're having to get back and worry about these demos on last man. Even Juicy there, you can see him on the backboard.
Oh, pre-jump.
Fantastic
Oh!
from Itachi, and that is why they're the major champs.
Hello.
Well, if you're going to put a pre-jump play on the board like that,
Okay.
fair enough, you can have that one.
Okay.
Tekos
I
just
see
has
you.
to
I
react
see
to this
you.
because that is brilliant. What a pass. What a shot from Itachi. The GentleMates side of the game, but they needed a worldie to come back against SUHHH here, who
Wait a
really
minute.
pushing them to the limit.
Fear is casting
Love that
for
as well,
oxygen
the
right
pass
now.
from Seiko. He waited for the pre-jump coming out from SUHHH in the midfield.
What?
Then he threw the pass. He waited for the commit from the defense there, and that ended up meaning he got a free shot. Here's another one.
Oh,
From
boy.
close into the fence.
Okay.
Play. Juicy saw it coming. And GentleMates get their second.
Yeah, that might be the cheaper. Well, I say that.
Wasn't
maybe
the best
after
touch there
Second to Rizix,
from
missing an open net. This
I mean,
is
there
the
wasn't
cheapest
much he
goal
could have
they've
done,
given
but
Tekos, just driving at no man's land to the near post. Not
the
really
same
covering
time.
anything. The shot comes through very, very easily. Tekos probably could have held his ground there and had a good chance of saving this, but obviously he didn't want to just kill all his momentum, so wanted to keep driving in the position. Still, GentleMates get the lead. Now it's on SUHHH to come back again. They did in first game of this series, and they do it in game 2.
It's a nice little dunk from Itachi, and we are seeing GentleMates a little bit more comfortable in this series. They're winning a few more challenges, and for the first time in a while, we've seen looking pretty awkward in defense. Tekos steals boost. Juicy trying to work this one out. Gets challenged. Rizx wants 1 and 2. Itachi by Tekos. As pop comes through. GentleMates just happy to sit off a little bit now they've got this goal. Perhaps looking to lock in a 1-goal lead. When you're against SUHHH, you've got to worry about your back post. Oh, Mike Boy almost getting through the bump, still coming through. No boost for GentleMates. This could be a chance for a good attack here.
Yeah, SUHHH spreading out the attack really well here. Multiple back post approaches just to keep GentleMates guessing. That back pass had quite a lot of juice on it. Too much for Rizix to control. Final minute now as SUHHH tried to build another attacking play. Great pass out wide and across again. Rizix couldn't reach it. But look at these lobs to the back post from SUHHH, which does seem to be an open angle.
Yeah, they're catching out that last goal.
Oh,
Seiko. Beat on
Seiko.
the back line. He had someone crawling up the wall. But in the end,
Oh,
he just
my
keeps
camera's
going, goes
frozen.
the low reach
God
down,
damn it.
dunks, Tekos, top bins off the
I don't know.
corner.
It's been like
And
that
that
for
might just be enough here in game number 2.
I mean, just like the first goal for GentleMates this game, Seiko waiting for the defender to commit and then making his move. The late reset, so hard to react to. And now it's really no caution needed for SUHHH. They have to just go for this. Here comes Seiko again. This time he is stopped by Mike Boy. Teko's pre-flipping into position. Actually gets a continuation here, but Itachi's in position, full control. And GentleMates with a 2-goal lead. Feels like a 5-goal lead when this team get in front. But that's
Oh, and a save from Juicy.
Juicy had to make a great save at the top corner.
How quickly does SUHHH just set up an attack? He just, out of nowhere, it's rifled top corner. GentleMates, as they did show internationally, so quick to adapt and evolve as the series goes on. And Seiko, that man right there has been just absolutely influential for GentleMates. It's sometimes, I'll admit, Johnny, sometimes I forget just how mechanical this guy is. Can they get one more? Can the ball hit the ground at some point? It is going to be GentleMates taking game number 2. There it is there. Sometimes I forget, Johnny, that is probably not as hot, top tier mechanics anymore as, you know, the very, very pinnacle. But
Shall we say A tier? A
yeah,
tier
he's
mechanics
A
for
tier. I
Seiko?
would say he's not S tier, but he's still right up there, and we're seeing it right here in this series. I mean, the solo plays has been incredible, and as you said, GentleMates opting for more of a team play style, opting for those 50s.
Well, yeah.
And
They're all A
fundamental.
tier, I'd say. We agree, as Seiko just shows a nice little air roll shot for 1-0. Would you
Nice
say they're all
simple,
A
just
tier
solid.
mechanics, or are any of these guys
Good kick
cracking
off by
S tier for
Juicy.
you?
But so in a really
they're
ugly
all
spot.
A tier. Well, I mean, listen,
They're all A.
how long's
I
it
like
to do a
it.
tier list? Yeah, I think they're A tier. I think.
Bro, what is going on with my
Team won the
camera right
major.
now?
We're all A tier mechanically, and I think the majority of the community would
Shutting
agree
off.
with that. It shows that it's not all about the mechanics, it's about team synergy, it's about strategy, it's about consistency. And these guys have got plenty. Where that came from, Seiko with a tight angle double. All right, we might need to move him up. A plus.
He's listening.
Let's see this, I missed it.
He's listening to the stream.
Oh.
Look at the angle on that, and just
Oh.
well, SUHHH starting to fall apart. 2 goals in 14 seconds.
Oh
Quite the
boy.
opposite from what we saw in game number 1. Seiko 2 goals already. He's absolutely on fire. And this team perhaps showing everyone just how good they are.
And Seiko's defense as well. One of the best third men in the world. And he's such a well-rounded player. I mean, Seiko is one of those players, we're talking a lot about him right now, but there's a lot to talk about when you talk about Seiko. He could do anything. If you need a third man, he could do that. If you need a ball chaser, yeah, he could do that as well. You need a second man who can read the game, yep, he could do that. Like, he can really just do anything a team needs of him. Right now, GentleMates need him to be that solid player at the back. Who's going to read this? No, he misses it. Of course he missed it. Why is he missing it? Seiko, that was the moment. That was the moment right there.
Bro, they're literally glazing the guy and he's missing
It's a backboard. Juicy.
No, come on.
Juicy as well.
He always reads that.
Oh
He
boy.
always reads this. He had 100 boost. I thought surely he reads that.
Did he get fat?
Right,
That's not a
He's
great
liability.
look for them.
Get him up front.
He's
Get him in this
I mean,
target man
I'm not
position.
saying it's
You
over.
can't leave him back. Not today.
Fine, but
cherry
like,
pickers only for him, I think. He's
they're literally complimenting them
needs to get to the
all of
other
a
end.
sudden.
Look, I'll give him,
They're doing
I'll
something
give him
like
the
that.
benefit of the doubt there. I think Juicy might have just
You might
made it
have
a
called him off.
little bit. He was lacking
Possible.
boost. Seiko did have 100, and here we go again. Hang on a minute, get him up front, get him down the other end. He's got a hat trick.
He made it up.
12 seconds.
He more than made it up.
5 points as well, if you don't mind.
Give him the ball.
Okay.
And he'll do the rest. It's like it's
Okay.
literally season what is it? Season 2021? No, 21-22.
Yeah.
Seiko right now. We're right back to his endpoint days where he's just taking the ball from one end of the pitch to the other and outplaying everyone. 3-1.
They figure out
And
Oxygen 3
so I've got
that's
some
pretty good.
answers. Well, they need to find some answers here. This is a streak and a bit of momentum. You cannot afford to give a player like Seiko and a team like GentleMates.
Yeah, this has been a problem. Handing up easy goals to GentleMates has been a common theme throughout the series. And giving a hat-trick to Seiko in just over a minute is quite ridiculous. As well, defensively, they don't really need to play defense. Clearly, they just need to hand the ball to Seiko with 100 boost, and he will do the rest. It's over 3 minutes left. Let's see how SUHHH can
Oh, here he
respond. Yeah, here we go again. This is in.
Probably a goal. Oh, he's
just
faked
an
it.
assist.
Masterful.
Oh.
Almost, as you see. Bit of chaos defensively there for SUHHH, and they haven't quite brought back that demo game. The aggression that we saw, you know, as soon as the other team gets a couple of goals, it's hard to maintain that kind of confidence and pressure.
It really is. You know, so they're a bit flat now. They really did have lots of chances in the last game. They were breaking down the defense. They were finding a lot of space to the back post in particular with the high lobbing passes. And now it's not really happening for them as GentleMates effortlessly get into offense again. Seiko's trying to pogo on them. That one doesn't go too well though as Rizik's coming the other end. A good stop by Juicy. This time does not let the ball go past.
Oh, that
Keeps
might
going
be
on the
just
rim.
it.
Juicy
No.
maybe catching up to the end of this. No, not going to be allowed that by Rizik's. And a nice pre-jump save by Tekos. Keep it a 2-goal game.
Yeah, very
That
nice
could
from
have
him,
been
but
in.
they need goals more than anything right now. SUHHH, Juicy, that's a great pass. No one back post. Seiko going to wait on this one. Gets a nice read, catches, gets a beat as well. This guy is an absolute menace. Tekos, though, on the counter-attack and almost a chance. But
Whoa.
Whoa, settle down there.
Whoa, mate.
He has blasted that ball with no
He's trying to burst the ball, Rizix, for crying out loud. Like, I get it. He wants to hit the ball as hard as possible to get it in a
Oh,
panic
bro.
position for
Atashi,
GentleMates.
if you just managed that, I
can't
swear
be
to
clear at
God,
the
bro.
same time as Rizix just starts booming the ball in the scenic
Something might have come out of
no
me.
time for that. 95 seconds to go. GentleMates still up by 2.
It's,
Why did I say that?
they've
Emma.
certainly
Alright.
power
I
is
need
a strong suit,
this
I'd
camera
say, in their
is
game. Certainly hitting the ball as hard as possible.
so annoying right
For
now.
this side,
Oh my
the
goodness.
crossbar is pinned straight downfield.
I need
Tekos
to
gonna
find
leave
the
that
cord
one.
of the
For the
camera.
100 boost instead.
I need
It's
to
gonna be
rip
over
it
the
out,
touches.
right? I'm gonna
Seiko hands. Oh, this is
fucking
that would have
destroy
been
it.
superb on a reverse shot by Itachi with 0 boost. Just over a minute left. And really, yet to trouble anything offensively outside of trying to deflate the ball.
Yeah, I mean, Rizix, he's been...
Right, Itachi's just up for everything from
absolutely
Seiko.
boom
What
the
the
ball
hell?
every touch, and I love to see that. A man after my heart, you know, just boom the ball around the pitch. You're going to rank up. Trust me. Bang! Rizix testing the defense again. Seiko scrambling to try and catch it. I mean, it's definitely... it's doing some work for them. It's making GentleMates retreat. But they need a goal right now. Teko's going to try and find the infield pass. Flips away from it. Actually, Mike Boy comes in. Great fake, but no shot past the GentleMates defense.
I wonder if Rizix is like a tennis player. He screams when he hits the ball for that little bit of extra power, a little bit of extra oomph.
It works, actually. I'm telling you, that works in Rocket League as well. Oh, hold on. Everybody's up. Mike Boy faking it. Oh, Juicy reads it the whole way.
There's no way that works in Rocket League. I don't want to hear you play ranked.
It does. Definitely works.
GentleMates have had a fantastic game. They dropped the first one, but boy, oh boy, wasn't it the Seiko show? Not defensively, but certainly in attack.
Oh, that Itachi.
I'm going to say it. I think it has to be the quickest hat trick we've seen this season. I cannot remember a 3-0, 3 goals in a minute and 10 seconds like that. In a main event, but Seiko,
that's
credit
a great
to him.
find, yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean, any time that Rizix is near the ball here, I mean, he might be get PTSD from game one. He hit the post from an unmissable position. He might be thinking, you know what? I'm not even going to bother shooting on target now. Just going to get rid of the ball. Absolutely have it on every touch.
If I'm his teammate, I'm getting annoyed. They're setting up these beautiful plays. They're asking for Rizix, and he just...
No, just make a run, mate. Just make a run. Just like you can read it. If you know he's going to boom the ball every time, somebody get up front right now, because that's where the ball's going.
Yeah, they need to get outside the map to catch it, I think. That thing is absolutely being sent. But here we go. Are we going to get a response? They did get that game number 1. They look strong. The demos came through, and early on, Rizix, he's taking out his aggression on the opponents rather than the ball this time. That could be the play, and again, he has just boomed it so he can't follow it. That thing has hit the ceiling. Oh no.
Oh, classy. That's classy from Juicy. Oh, save!
How's it going? Get that out. Techie somehow keeping that ball. That could be the start of something. Rizix had 0 boost. He still somehow booms into the side. Teko's trying to keep that ball in.
Well, they need a hard clear, so that means get the ball to Rizix. He'll do it for you. I'm sure you can get rid of this. As the GentleMates pressure continues, they've started to apply the squeeze here. This is not looking good.
Okay, yeah. Good read from Juicy.
He tried to control it. There is nothing Rizix can do. His car is just a shoe pinch.
He can't control it. He can only hit it hard, bro. Even when it's a controlling touch on the back, flip and jump, it just perfectly half volleys with the wall and goes clear to the attacker. Oh no, it's gonna be 2 as well.
On the wall. Oh, what a save. Double save coming through. I can't believe that. Backwards on the wall, facing the wrong way, and he's
full power.
Full power.
He's got no boost here, so it's probably a power shot, no doubt. Okay, this time Juicy shuts it down. He knows that even with 0 boost, Rizix is probably going to stick that top ins. Won't go in, mind you. I'll hit the post and the bar and go out again. Oh, Rizix, here he goes. Okay, of course, it's a 50 upwards, and it sets up perfectly. And Juicy's there. Great 0 boost save.
Yeah, that's much better. I think they're utilising him in a better fashion here, Rizix. He backs off for that 100 boost. Teko's this time launches it down, but hang on a minute, that's a poor clear. Seiko 1-on-1, the 50 comes through.
Rizix is up.
Should be able to do that.
Good beat by Juicy.
Connected. That was outside the map. That there's Itachi.
Through the backboard.
Tries to get one more. He's got to wait. Downfield.
I just feel like
Just
I'm
have
on this
another.
camera right now. It's honestly the most entertaining Rocket League I've seen in a while. This is anything could happen. I feel like at any moment he could just rip a hard clear from any position. And Juicy's having to make some saves at the other end. This is some good defense on a 1-goal lead from GentleMates, as they often do.
Yeah, I'm certainly going to be downloading his preset after this game and trying to emulate what he's doing there. He does get a soft touch. That's better from him, but he has handed the ball straight to Juicy, who goes ceiling, gets one more, doesn't land the extra touch.
Oh, huge.
And Teko's just launches it downfield. I tell you what, this is infectious. This kind of hard clears. Seiko 12 boost, finds a touchy shot. Oh, Ben's just off target. So
That was
close.
so close.
Oh, the boost spawn for Tekos. He's got 100 here. They might. Okay, now they know as he goes for the bump. But Juicy's again there to clear it. Rizix fakes it out from Mike Point.
He's gone. Don't
Still
you
plenty
dare
of time.
hit that. Don't you dare hit that. That thing is
Please do not hit this sideways. Although that'd be a bad idea actually. Just get Rizix hitting the ball off sidewalls, straight back middle. I mean, they're only down by 1. They are getting into the other half of this. Is dangerous.
Oh, what a pass!
Juicy's too good. GentleMates survive.
Ah, look at this
pretty
pass
easily,
from
the multiple
Seiko.
offensive plays. And look at Seiko. That is ridiculous.
What the
100%
hell, man?
rebound, Infield pass.
Oh.
2-0 GentleMates.
I mean,
Bro,
the
BDS
positioning in defense there was
BDS
good from
fucking
Saab, because
suck.
you're expecting that ball to go on the backboard again. The fact that he's got the reset and somehow got it out
Nah, bro.
off the backboard
They were meant to be one of
is
the
ridiculous.
teams
I mean, that scoring gets
in
any team
Europe,
in the world.
and
Seiko
they
easily
they
the MVP
fucking
of this
suck.
series outside of Rizix, who, again,
For
we
being
have
honest,
used so many different balls. They've used
so was
deflated about
Carmine.
8 of them so far.
I wouldn't say they
over the
suck,
course of 3 games.
but I wouldn't say
Seiko
they're great either. You know what? I take it back.
Flat now that you
BDS
mention it,
don't
to be fair.
suck.
Like, is that ball bouncing
They
as
just
hard as it
suck
was
for
at
what they're
the
supposed
game?
to
You
be.
can't convince
And the
me
same as with
after what
people.
Rizix
They
has
don't
done
suck,
to, he's slaughtered that
but
thing.
they're nowhere near as
Into
good as
the
they
ball,
should
so many
be.
times. Final minute
At
now,
least,
Tekos dunked on Rizix. This
at
is
least
absolutely
now.
set. No, he's gonna take
Before
so
both
much.
teams are
This
actually
is
good. I don't know what the
revolutionary
fuck's
play from
happened to
Rizix.
them
They did
both,
not
but
expect that. Nobody's closed him down. They thought he was
they're
about to
losing
slam that into the
both of
backboard.
them.
Yeah, the entire GentleMates defense, they're backed
But at least K-Corp's in a better spot. They've pretty much secured the major at this point. I mean, not the major, the
40 seconds left. They
World
certainly
Championship.
killed the momentum out of this game,
But-
GentleMates. Well, not giving any momentum. Tekos again.
Yeah.
These even
BDS hasn't won anything at all.
I don't think he was trying to
It's
pass
a
that
bit
ball, but it just
not great
launches
for
off his
them.
undercarriage. Here he goes
Oh, here
again.
he goes.
What can he do? Can he get the pinch? Fakes it out. Gets the 50. Oh, he finds Tekos.
Oh!
One back with 23 on the clock.
There's a chance. There is a chance. Will it happen? Probably not.
We talked about GentleMates as the team
But
to
there
lose
is a
50s on
chance.
purpose. But how about that from Rizix? What a find to 50 it into the middle like this, and Sar's still in it.
Yeah, that is phenomenal gameplay right there. And here we go. 23, what's the kickoff? It's going to be a back corner. It's to that man, Tekos. Tekos has a reset, uses it, gets the beat. Where is everyone? Mike Boy, Rizix, hit Rizix as hard as you
Rizix,
can.
come on, man.
He's up 0 boost, can collect the corner. 10 seconds left. They have to go.
Rizix
Saab.
is bumped.
Can they find it? It's not big.
Oh,
Seiko, the hero, the MVP. He's just going to try and keep that one down. There it is. I tell you what,
yikes.
crack at tying that one
GG's.
up.
GentleMates is just that team right now, I guess.
2-0 and into the round 3 of the Swiss.
Oh, great play by GentleMates. Honestly, throughout this whole game, they really